She blurted out on air. She has Doria Ragland's criminal files.
Let's get rid of the word if.
Okay.
There was a sex tape.
Oh, shit.
It was shocked to me. And I saw it. And I know it was her.
Saw it.
Oh, yeah.
It's happened. It was just a matter of time before the press slipped up live on air and confirmed everything we YouTubers have been reporting to you for the past 6 years. Shocking. Will they be sued? Do they really have the files? And we're going to get into this right now. But also we're going to talk about Meghan Markle's email to her father.
Bearing in mind, you're still discovering things about each other.
Things that were said and the things that were written that I had to go to her to ask.
Hello, I am Paula M. I worked as a diplomat for 14 years and now I am a YouTuber. Thank you. Please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. Also, I want to take just a little bit of your time to say thank you for the PayPal donations. It really does help the channel, especially because you know that everything I make here goes to the girls' shelter. So it's very much appreciated. And the super chats. So thank you very much for being so kind. And now, I wish that Meghan Markle was as kind as you are, beautiful people. I reported that Meghan Markle had not reached out to her father, sending an email to a old email address rather than calling him. It's not reach out to her father. She did the bare minimum just to say that she did reach out to him. You know what it is like? It's like you phone somebody at home when you know they're not there. So you can say, hey, I called you, but you were not there. It's sickening.
Do you want to say anything to all the people that are sending you love and well wishes from around the world?
Thank you for all your support and love you very much. Thank you.
That was Tom Markle Jr. on his way to the hospital to take Mr. Markle to have his foot amputated. I'm going to do a more extensive video because I have some inside info that's even more shocking. It's, guys, just no matter how low we set the bar for Rachel Meghan Markle, it gets lower. Roy and Nika now saying that they'd be very happy that Meghan Markle did send an email. These people have no shame. How can these royal experts be using their credentials to publish articles pro Meghan Markle saying she did send an email and she'll be happy to send it to another email address they want to give? Why not contact her father directly by phone? Why not take a plane? This woman went to Nigeria, Colombia, very unsafe places. She went to Paris on her own without bodyguards. The Philippines is okay. All she has to do is jump on a plane and go see her father. That's it. But there's a catch. And I will tell you what the catch is that confirms that Meghan Markle and her marriage to Harry is over, and what a horrible human being she is. What a horrible human being she is, guys. The deal that she's trying to break in order to have a family reunion. Mr. Markle is in a very vulnerable place. He seems quite confused. He's clearly 81 years of age. He's scared. And I feel that he's been taken advantage of. I don't feel that picture should have been put in the Daily Mail. I found that very undignified. I do feel that this gentleman is being, I don't know, it's just not right. I'm sorry, it's just me, but it doesn't feel right that he's being portrayed like that. And I do feel he's been taken advantage of. I think that this gentleman really needs to be in a good quality hospital. I do feel that he needs somebody with his best interest at heart with him, and I don't think Meghan Markle is one of them, in spite of the fact that he keeps calling out for her. I guess that when you're in the latter stages of your life and you find yourself very sick, without a foot, not knowing if you're going to make it or not, facing major operations, you want to kind of wrap up your life and fix whatever is unfixable. I don't know. Please let me know what you think in your comments. I found that very uncomfortable to see Mr. Markle portrayed like that and slurring his words, because clearly he's under the effects of anesthesia. So, but what a disgusting woman. And talking about Meghan Markle being disgusting.
One, if there was a sex tape about her, if you were contacted.
Wait. Let's get rid of the word if.
Okay.
There was a sex tape.
Oh,
and
shit.
It was shocked to me, and I saw it, and I know it
You
was her.
saw it.
Oh yeah.
That is me. That is me interviewing Kevin Blatt, who was very kind enough to come on my channel talking about Meghan Markle's sex tape. Yes, he did have the sex tape in his hands. He was shopped the sex tape. They asked him to come and basically shop the sex tape to anybody who might want to buy it. He is a Hollywood fixer. He's the one who was sued by Paris Hilton, and she won for leaking her sex tape. So he learned quite a lot after that debacle, and then he made sure that whatever he was going to be sold or asked to put out was legit and was approved by the people who participated in whatever sex tape there was. Yeah, this was done about 3 years ago, and it's only taken the mainstream media now to come and talk about this. He is a Hollywood fixer. He's one of the best. Go figure. So we're gonna get to the meat now of the video, because oh my God, on air, GB News just literally confirmed what we have all been saying.
Compassion for the father who actually brought her up, who paid for her private education while her mother was in jail, who took huge care of her. And she's not seen him in the latter years. More importantly, I mean, she's not just seen him, she's like totally snubbed him. You know,
when was her mum in jail? When was her mum in jail?
Years ago. Do you want me to give you the precise date, time? Because I haven't got it.
I've never heard that forever.
Years ago. Anyway,
that Doria was in jail. I've done so many videos about this with the file numbers, because he has the lawsuit when she was sued to be evicted from her apartment in 1996 for not having paid rent. It's there. It's public domain. But the other file, it's been sealed. She got so wrapped up in telling the news that she just blurted it out. She blurted it out live on air. And you can see the other guy. The other guy's going like, what? What? Come on. I mean, Doria clearly was away for like quite a chunk of years, in spite of the fact that Meghan Markle is trying to rewrite history. But no, something is afoot. That's what I don't mean that by Mr. Markle, but something is not right. This woman was away, and she suddenly appears in 1996, gets sued and evicted from her place, and then she goes and lives with her father, and her father ends up dying under mysterious circumstances. He tripped over the dog leash and fell during daytime when there was nobody there on a grass lawn. Make that make sense. The autopsy report said that the injuries in his head did not really match the fall, but they didn't have any witnesses or anything, so they just closed up the file. Doria Ragland is a very shady person, along with her daughter. The fact that the mainstream media sat on those news for years, just like they sat on the news. We have that lady on CBS admitting that they had the news about Prince Andrew and Virginia Roberts, that they had it for years, but that the palace reached out to them and threatened that they wouldn't have access to William and Catherine if they went ahead and published. So we know that that GB News, because this lady says she has the file. She says, she blurted out on air, she has Doria Ragland's criminal files. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if she gets sued. I don't think she will, just like we didn't get sued, because then we need to see discovery. And then Meghan and Doria are not willing to put themselves through that, because they know that a lot of skeletons are going to come out. But isn't it shocking? Now the press has confirmed to us that they do have the information, that they have been covering for them, and that they are skanks just as bad as Meghan Markle and Doria Ragland, that they are in cahoots and that they are protecting them. Why are they still doing that? That guy is sitting right next to the woman. Is like, oh my God, you do? He does know, the idiot. But it's shocking. It's shocking to hear that by GB News. And then she goes, yeah, oh yeah, I have the files. Do you want the dates? Do you want the dates? I'll give you the dates when she was in jail. I mean, it only took 6 years. It only took 6 years, guys. And when we were reporting it, these very same reporters were calling us conspiracy theorists. They were calling us lunatics. They were calling us crazies on YouTube. They were having YouTube channels canceled. They were censoring this. They were trying to ridicule anybody who talked about it, just to do the same 5 years later and to admit that they have the criminal file. Wowzer. Please go watch the whole interview I did with Kevin Blatt. I did it because nobody in the mainstream media wanted to do it. Not even big YouTubers wanted to have him because they did not really want to touch that with a that can of worms. I did. I had Kevin Blatt on my channel. He was there. We did a whole, and we're actually very friendly. I might have him over if you want me to. I will have him over and we can do a live. But we YouTubers were questioning this gentleman. Why wasn't the press questioning them? Why wasn't the press, hey, Kevin Blatt, you have the sex tape? Can you talk to us about it? Can we confirm it? No, because they know it's true and they didn't want to touch it because they were protecting Meghan Markle. At whose direction, I wouldn't know. But clearly they were doing it. You know, I have Kevin Blatt's number. I can give it to them. Call him, interview him. No. No, it doesn't happen that way. Let me know what you think, beautiful people. And please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe.